What's going on there, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to this episode of P&Q, which is my question and answer series that I've been conducting every week now. As you can see, episode 100 and whatever it is, that's how many weeks my channel's been going. So that's always a good judge of how long I've been doing things. When I think, how have I been doing it? I'll just check the P&Qs. That's how long. Anyway, this is my question and answer series, so I just have to wipe some muck off my glasses, where you get to ask me questions or put comments to me and I respond the following week. You do this one of three ways. One, leave your comments or questions down below in that comment section, the most common way. Two, you can email me directly at miniwarzone@gmail.com. I'll respond to you anonymously, i.e. I won't reveal your username or who you are if you've got a delicate-ish subject or you're skiving off work or whatever. Or three, if you happen to ask a question in a video series you do of your own, I can pick that up and then respond on here. That said, I have no emails this week and it's just the comments from down below. And before I get started, I just like to say, by the time you're watching this, I should, God willing, be in Florida. So I've had to record this on the Thursday because the Friday was the day we left via train to go to London, and then we stayed overnight. Or see, it hasn't happened for me yet. By the time you see this, I would have stayed overnight, and then we caught the plane out to Florida the next morning. So yeah, so there is that. Now, I'd just like to say, I don't normally go to Florida, all that far away, and I'm hoping to be able to do next week's P&Q from Florida. I'm hoping to do a bit of vlogging out there as well, just to document for myself my time away, because it's like a once in a lifetime holiday kind of thing. So but yeah, if the internet is not that good out there or I can't do it, then apologies, then I will have to miss a week from P&Q, but fingers crossed all will be well and I'll be able to do it as normal. Well, as normal as, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's get on with the questions, and I have to start with an apology to Mr. Tattoo for You, Richard. I didn't answer all of your question last time, so sorry for that, sir. I'm going to address it right here, right now. The last part of your question, which I didn't answer, was so what army, if any, do you not want to start in 40k? And I've been thinking about this, and it probably would be Dark Eldar or Harlequins. I know they're not really like a full-blown army unto their own, but probably Dark Eldar if I'm picking something like that. So I'll just move the camera a bit. Yeah, because just from what I've seen, too finicky bits, things that are liable to break, and you know, my clumsiness and all that kind of thing. And I just like the way like normal Eldar look in comparison to Dark Eldar. I think they look better, and they just, I don't know, they just seem a bit outdated. So I'm going to say Dark Eldar. That's my pick for that. So that's that answered, hopefully. Right, now we're on to the questions for this week. Super Wargamer, more comments. He said, I would pick Predator to the Orcs. Could probably kill the Terminator in a fist fight, let alone the weapons they have. Yeah, because you were saying, who would I pick? Or someone was saying, who would I pick to fight Orcs and a war boss or something? Predator and Terminator was a couple of the options there. And I chose Predator largely because of his stealth and that sort of the way he can bend light and all that kind of thing. Then there was a bit of a response from Graham Collin. They were saying about perhaps the Orc could rip him to bits and make something out of him, and you know, that's kind of funny. It's like a good funny idea. And yeah. Super Wargamer, he then puts LMAO, so damn funny and good answer. Now your question was kind of what, more or less along the lines of what Tyranid unit would I be, and I chose a Spore Mine, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, because you're not going to know how your limits are, you're not going to know anything really until you explode and then you get respawned eventually. He says again, LMAO, the 4th time is just as funny. Nice video, mate. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Anyway, Graham Collin says, in brackets, bit of an oversimplification, but it gets the point across. The Emperor censored Lorgar, the word bearer's Primarch, for wanting to worship like a god. So he, Lorgar, spat his dummy out, chucked Teddy out of the pram, and started worshipping the Chaos Gods instead. Then he went about corrupting Horus, and the rest, as they say, is heresy. Yeah, because it really, in the Horus Heresy series, it only really started going, well, I mean, it was being corrupted anyway, but it only really started going bad, I think, from the time he got that, Horus took that wound from that, was it the alien sword or alien weapon, and he wasn't healing like he should be. So I'm just looking, my book's in the way there. Yeah, he wasn't healing like he should be, and they kind of, I don't know, they took him to some temple or other. They did a bit of like chaos stuff to kind of heal him, in which it worked. But during that time, he had a kind of dream, didn't he? He was being corrupted in that kind of stasis that he was in. Yeah, but yeah, quite right. The rest, as they say, is heresy. Super War Gamer again says, in 40k, years in the future, do you see us becoming like the 40k universe? Or Star Trek kind of future, where everyone's a person and someone cares? Lol. The way the world is now, it looks like it's going the 40k route. What do you think and why? I'm just going to move my questions over here so I'm not kind of looking like to the side. So I'm looking down for the questions. I'm doing it on my computer because we're all kind of geared up, ready to go now, and everything's packed away and stuff. Where do I see it going? I see it going the 40k route, of course, the grim, dark future. I think the Star Trek route is where mankind is meant to go, but I think we're being manipulated by people or things or stuff to go the other way. The grim dark is how we'll end up, I fear. And yeah, Mr. Riddick Beer says, nice vid, Pete. If you were to write a 40k novel, what would the main faction be in it? I think for me it would be orcs. It'd be nice to have a novel from the perspective from the orcs side. I'd give them a chance to get their point across, and for people to empathise with them would be good. Yeah, so I'd choose orcs, I think, for that. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it, to see the like from the opposite side, their perspective. Yeah. Well, some bad guys anyway, but I'm choosing orcs because I think they'd be fun to write about. Be nice to write about them. Lastly, there's Tattoo for You. He says, ha, smiles are always good. Only one quick question. Are you sure you packed everything? Love you all, have a phenomenal trip and fall in love with each other all over again every day. Oh, we will, sir. We will. Have I packed everything? Well, I guess by now I'll have found out. My honest answer at the moment is, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I hope I have. I think I have. But it's a bit, I suppose, it's a bit like going shopping. You think, I've got everything. And there's always something you forgot. I don't think I've ever been shopping in my life. I mean, weekly, monthly, whatever you know, food, grocery shop. I don't think there's ever been a time in my life where I've been shopping and I haven't forgotten something, or could have done with something else. So I don't know. These 2 weeks away, we're gonna be playing games on our days off. When I say days off, I mean days away from doing stuff, because my condition is not going to allow me to do stuff every day. I'm going to have some kind of recovery time. Optimistically, the best outcome is every other day I'll need to rest. Possibly possibly every day we're doing something I'll need to rest for a couple of days, possibly. So that hopefully we get in a good week's worth of activity out of our fortnight away. But anyway, time we're not doing stuff, hopefully we're planning on playing games, but the more traditional type. Ludo, snakes and ladders, dominoes, that kind of thing. And on those days, no technology. The only technology I'm going to be using is an iPad, perhaps. My Mrs. Mini Warzone to get up the questions, hopefully, and I can do my P&Q, hopefully. I'm vlogging and downloading the footage from my camera to my computer, so that I free up the space on the camera. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Other than that, no technology. He says after saying all about all this technology, but yeah, no phones or anything like that. I don't want that. I mean, I think the first time, well, today is for you is Monday, so this will be our first day in probably Universal or somewhere like that. We're hoping to do the Walking Dead walkthrough. There'll be Halloween and all that kind of stuff going on. And although we don't celebrate Halloween, but we do like Walking Dead, so I'm gonna go do that. So I believe it's going to be quite a fun affair. And yeah. So thank you for your good wishes anyway, I really appreciate that. So yeah, any footage that you see now that looks like it's been filmed here would have been filmed a while ago, in preparation for me leaving. I've done all my Necron stuff for, this month now. It's still October at the moment. By the time you see this, it'll be November, won't it? Well, should be. Yeah, I think so. Let me just have a quick check here. We leave on the 29th. Yeah. No, it'll still be October. It'll be Halloween when you see this, 31st. Yeah. But from then on, the next couple of weeks into November will be stuff I've already pre-filmed. So bear that in mind, won't you? Sorry if any the chronological aspect of it is a bit weird or it doesn't seem to fit. I've done my best anyway to provide you guys with content for while I'm away, and I hope it's okay. I hope it's good enough. And I realise I'm rambling a lot now. It's because I don't have that many questions this time, but any of the questions, even if I can't do a P&Q while I'm away, I'm going to be addressing all the questions and comments that are left from this episode as soon as I get back. But hopefully, all being well, like I say, all being well, I'll be able to do it whilst I'm over there. So, because I've never missed a P&Q yet since I've been doing my channel, never missed a week, and yeah. So anyway, I'm just trying to think of anything else I need to tell you guys about. So Necronvember's done. I'm going to be working on, Mr. Mad Dog here when I come back, hopefully, all being well. And I'm going to continue that until that project is finished. But I'm also going to be starting my Death Watch when I come back. There's going to be good things when I come back. Be looking into a new game or a couple of new games, perhaps. Whether it's a new war game, rule set, board game. I don't know. It'll have to involve miniatures at some point. So yeah, thank you for watching anyway. And if you've not clicked off by now, well done. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I would just like to say I appreciate every one of you guys, every single subscriber I have, and everyone that shows me the likes. So just hit the like button. Share my stuff as much as you can, because that's how you get new subscribers, isn't it? I'm still not at 500 for the point of leaving. I'm hoping to be at there by the time I come home. Anyway, thanks again, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video. Remember, all brushes lead to war. See you later.